Semifinal. It is a rematch from a season ago that saw Winton Woods win by a final score of 56-21. The Warriors of Winton Woods have already made their way out onto the field, and the Massillon Tigers, coming down from Stark County, are just about ready to come out onto the field. They are 13-0 on the season. Their tournament wins have been against Walnut Ridge at home 45-14, and then they beat Wyahull Yearing in Massillon 35-17, and then last week they beat Wadsworth at North Canton Hoover High School by a score of 41-19. For Winton Woods, they opened up with a home game against Olentangy. It was a track meet, a game that they won by a score of 49-42. 2 weeks ago, they beat Little Miami in the regional semifinals 38-12. And then last week, they were easily able to defeat Anderson by a final score of 52-20. So the Tigers making their way out onto the field. They are led by head coach Nate Moore in his fourth season with a record of 35-13. 25th playoff appearance for Massillon. They are a career 34-24. This is the 12th time they have made a state semifinal. They have not fared well in those games. They are just 3-8 overall in state semifinal games. Velasquez will put the tee down at the 26-yard line. So they will try a 36-yarder here. His long on the year is 37. He'll kick it from the right hash mark. He hit one of 50-plus last year to beat LaSalle in their regional final as the gun sounded. Good snap and hold. The kick is on the way, and it is good. So with 7:59 to play here in the opening quarter, a good 4-minute drive by Winton Woods. They overcome a couple of penalties, and Velasquez will hit a 36-yard field goal. And that will put Winton Woods on top by a score of 3-0. 8 to play here in the first quarter. Same bunch formation. Wingfield on first and goal. Gives to Williams. Will be hit. Broke right out of that tackle. Muscled his way into the end zone. The ball came out, but he had already crossed the goal line. It is a touchdown, Winton Woods. 3-yard run. And the Warriors will extend their lead with 1:04 to play in the first quarter. So Mayan Williams with touchdown run number 37 on the season. And now Yuri Velasquez will come out and will try the point after. Good snap and hold, and the placement is good, as Velasquez is now 64 out of 64 on the season, and Winton Woods now leads by a score of 10-0. So Massillon will have it first down and 10 with the football right now at the 15-yard line. They'll have Ford and Morgan left. Jaden Ballard will be right. That is Ford going in motion. Thomas on the handoff, straight through the middle, touchdown, Massillon! 15-yard touchdown run, the 23rd of the season for Jameer Thomas. Their first 3 possessions had garnered only 1 first down. That'll be a 67-yard scoring drive that'll end with Thomas galloping into the end zone. And Alex Bauer out for the point after. Catrone puts it down. And the extra point is good. Now 72 out of 75 on the season is Bauer. And it's now 10-7 in favor of Winton Woods with 10:04 to play here in the second quarter. Hoban does lead Avon by a score of 21-0 at halftime. So it'll be second down and goal from the 1-yard line now for Massillon. Boy, that'll be a huge crowd if that's Massillon and Hoban in that title game next week. On second and goal, it's Thomas off the left side. He falls into the end zone for a Massillon touchdown. And the second quarter domination here by Massillon continues as they have jumped in front. Down 10-0, now lead 13-10 with Bauer's point after coming. The left footer will step into it as Catrone puts a high snap down, and the kick is up, and it is no good. He hooked it to the right. Only the fourth miss of the season by Alex Bauer, and it is 13-10 Massillon. So Winton Woods will line up in the same formation. Two receivers tight on either side. Wingfield takes the snap. They're going to let him throw it, and a deep one downfield, and that's going to be intercepted. Max Turner on the INT. 10-5, he cuts back. Touchdown. Max Turner, his third interception return of the season. So Winton Woods rolled the dice and came up snake eyes as Wingfield will throw his fourth interception of the season. And Max Turner, his fifth pick and third score. And what a momentum shift here with 21 seconds to go. Bauer out for the extra point. And it is up, and it is no good. He hooked another one. So back-to-back hooked extra points. And it is now 19-10 in favor of Massillon. What a turn of events. Massillon with 2 touchdowns in 19 seconds here in the second quarter. Winton Woods, you're trying to go back to the defensive formula that worked early in the game. It'll be 2nd down and 7 for Massillon with this 19-10 lead early third quarter. Play action, Longwell, deep one, wide open. Morgan at the 40-yard line, down the sideline to the 20, 10, touchdown. 58 yards, well-designed play. Adric Ford was the slot guy. He came back. They were looking like they were going to set up the bubble screen. The defense bid on it, and Morgan goes the distance for a game-breaking score to start the third quarter. And Massillon will line up here for the extra point. Bauer missed his last 2 extra points. Good snap and hold. This kick is up, and this time it is good. Exactly what the Tiger faithful were looking for. 41 seconds into the third quarter, and Massillon is now on top by a score of 26-10. Now looks as though they're going to try a field goal, so down 16. It's interesting. It's a 2-score game now with 2 touchdowns and 2 two-point conversions, and this field goal, all it does is make it a 2-score game. But it's early in the third, so they're going to try and take some points. Velasquez, who hit one from 36 earlier, he'll try again from 36. Good snap and hold, and the kick is up, and it is good. Boy, is he a weapon for them. So Yeri Velasquez with his second field goal, and that'll now make it 26-13 in favor of Massillon. And if it wasn't in the playbook, they threw it in there, and it worked. First down and goal to go. Wingfield in under center. Turns, Williams lowers his head. Touchdown, Winton Woods. And the Warriors are within a score now. the extra point for Yuri Velasquez coming up. Brown will do the holding. Good snap. And the point after by Velasquez is good. And with 3:15 to play in the game, it is now Massillon 26 and Winton Woods 20. What a huge, huge play for Winton Woods. The services of Jameer Thomas, the Northeast Inland District Division II Offensive Player of the Year, appear to be done as he is on the training table down here to our left. 2nd down and 7. Aiden Longwell now will check off from the line of scrimmage. Trayvon Morgan, Adric Ford are to the near side. Clark and Ballard are left. 2nd down and 7 yards to go here for Massillon. It'll be Pfeiffer. Huge hole. Touchdown, Massillon. 13-yard touchdown run, and what a hole opened up on the right side for Zion Pfeiffer. And that is how Massillon will open up the 4th quarter. And now it appears Massillon will go for 2. So up 32-20. They want to try and make this a 14-point game. They will have Marcellus Blake in the backfield. Longwell looks, throws over the middle, caught. Dean Clark, 2-point conversion. I beg your pardon, 34-20, Massillon on top. Boy, and again, this offensive line giving Aiden Longwell enough time to sit back, survey, and allow Clark to come open over the middle. Boy, Pfeiffer's had a great drive here. He'll take it, crashes through the middle, touchdown Massillon, and they will play in the state championship game next week. 1-yard run for Zion Pfeiffer, 2nd of the game and 7th of the season. And Alex Bauer out for the extra point. Sure, he is feeling much better about things after missing a couple in the 2nd quarter. And when this game was a 6-point game, as this one is good, he was probably a little queasy, but now all's good. As that point after is good, and it is now 41-20 with 1:34 remaining in the game. This is going to be some kind of celebration for these Massillon fans. It'll go on deep into the night here and then probably deep into the night back in Massillon. 3rd down and 2. Wingfield will take it. Throws over the middle. That'll be caught by Prince at the 25, down at the 24. That'll be a 1st down play, and we'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go. And now the celebration beginning. A lot of the Massillon students have already made their way onto the track in front of the stands behind the Massillon bench. Countdown is on. Wingfield will take it. He'll heave one to the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. Time will expire. The game is over. The Massillon Tigers will play for their first ever state championship. Next weekend, they'll take on the defending champs, Akron Hoban. And it would be their first state championship. So that'll wrap things up for us here tonight.